Sarah Bailey from Texas asked me a question about gender fluidity. I promised her I'd answer her question in a video. So here it is. Let's get to it. What does gender fluid mean, and is it an umbrella term? What is gender fluid? Some people identify as one gender their whole life, but for others, it's a lot more dynamic and their gender identity shifts over time. These people might refer to themselves as gender fluid, which means their gender can change. So gender fluid people are people whose gender changes over time. A gender fluid person might identify as a girl or woman one day and a boy or man the next. For example, let's take Lee Luxian, who prefers the pronoun they. They told CNN that they might wake up as a man or as a woman, sometimes as both, and sometimes as neither. Lee Luxian said, "How I express it is usually how I dress, how I do my hair. But then my mannerisms change. The way I speak might change a little too." Gender fluid people might also identify as genderless, by gender, or another non-binary identity. Some gender fluid people feel that the changes in their identity are extreme, while others might feel that they are arbitrary. Their gender might change quickly in a matter of hours, or slowly over months, or even years. When they realize their gender identity has changed, they might or might not change their gender expression though, so they might or might not change how they dress and present themselves and their pronouns. That means the world might not see or know they are gender fluid, and one reason for that can be that for many gender fluid people, the shift is an internal one they might not want to express outwardly. So the change might be in expression, but not identity, or in identity, but not expression, or both expression and identity might change together. For some youth, gender fluidity may be a way to explore gender before landing on a more stable gender expression or identity. For others, gender fluidity may continue indefinitely as part of their life experience with gender. Not everyone who experiences changes in their gender expression or identity identifies as gender fluid though. Nor does everyone desire gender-affirming medical treatment to change their body to better align with their gender identity. Finally, aside from shifting between masculine and feminine, gender-fluid individuals may also identify as tri-gender. That means they can shift between masculine and feminine and a third gender, so they might see themselves as being more than one gender, or may even feel they are a member of all genders at the same time. When do gender identity and expression develop in a person? For many people, gender identity and expression develop early and stay the same over time. For others, either one may change. While such changes can happen at any time during a person's life, changes are more common during childhood and adolescence than later in adulthood. So, a person may identify as a boy until they are in their 20s, and then identify as non-binary, and then identify as a boy again later in adulthood. This person could be considered gender fluid because they experienced one or more changes in their gender identity or gender expression. It's wise to note that they may never use the term gender fluid as an identity label for themselves though. Is gender fluid an umbrella term? No, it is not. As an identity, gender fluid typically fits under the transgender and non-binary umbrella or under the gender non-conforming umbrella. Under these umbrellas, we find people whose gender identity doesn't match the sex assigned to them on their original birth certificate. This information came from these websites. You'll find these links below this video. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and watch this series from the start. Next Friday, I'll be back with a new video in my series on cognitive abilities. Till then, I only want to say 3 things. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye y'all. Greetings from Holland to Texas.